Hi guys. Whoo. Oh my god, I was literally debating making this video, but this is gonna be different from my vlogs because I definitely wanted to switch it up here and there. I was just on a little roll with the vlogs. I'ma start posting more. I see y'all comments, I see y'all DMs, I hear you. I'm on it, okay? I see y'all comments all the time, just about anything in general, but more specifically, I'm already seeing the comments of Larry this, Larry that, like, how much time until y'all make videos again, when are you gonna make videos again, when are you blah, 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 whatever. I didn't really get into detail before because number one, I wanted to keep it vague. I wanted to just get the point across and that's it. I don't like jumping on the internet and spilling everything. You know, that's not even me as a person. I'm keeping this very short. This is not to bash anyone. This is not to bash him, but I've been keeping my mouth shut for so long. I've just been doing me, worrying about me for so long, and there's just things that I want to speak about because I'm tired of seeing certain things. I'm tired of seeing certain comments and certain behaviors. So I really don't know how else to say any of it. I'm really just gonna jump into it. Larry was the one that decided we can't keep making videos on his channel. His quote is not a Tiana and Larry channel, which it's not, and I already spoke about this in my last video, which I agreed with. But okay, cool, leave it at that. It's not a Tiana and Larry channel. Okay, cool. The series is over. So why are we still dragging it out? I'm gonna start with his music video. And this is what I don't fuck with. You don't want me on your channel, but my name is constantly being brought up. I don't want it to be brought up, literally. Like, we haven't been making videos, cool, whatever. We was cool. Everything was fine between us. When Larry first announced that I wasn't going to be on the channel and he made that video dragging shit, saying things, unnecessary things that he shouldn't have been saying. He could have left it at a very simple sentence, very simple message, but he didn't. He dragged it. And y'all know that because y'all was on his ass about it. Which I know I said I felt a way about. I did not like the way he delivered anything in that video. But we spoke about it, which is, I'm only bringing it up again for a reason. Like, I don't like to touch back on things that was already spoken about, but he started resurfacing it on the internet, so now I'm gonna really talk about it. And Larry went online and sat here and said, I don't even want to jump back into that video, but everything that he was saying, it was just little things that I was like, the fuck, why would you even say that? Like, and this isn't word for word because it's really been months since I've watched that video. I only watched it one time when he announced that on his live channel. But he was moving like we was beefing. He was moving like something happened between us that was bad. And nothing happened. Like, you dragged it. Nothing happened between us. Everything was fine. I didn't talk to him for a little bit after that because I genuinely was feeling the type of way about the stuff he was saying in the video, and I later came to him about it and we had a conversation, and I was basically telling him how I felt. I'm like, bro, I don't like that you did that. Like, you did too much. And he knew what I was gonna say before I even said it. Like, he knew that he was in the wrong. It was just unnecessary. Cool, we talked about it, right? He apologized. He then said at the end of that, we was on the phone for like over 2 hours sitting and talking about it. It was a very deep conversation. It was a genuine conversation. It felt like a genuine conversation. Then he was like, do you want to just make a video for the channel just to let everybody know that we're good? Because at that point you guys thought we were beefing. You guys thought that something happened, because that's what he made it seem like, something had happened, knowing nothing happened. But he was just like, do you want to make a video just explaining to them? And I was just like, I'll let you know. I later texted him that I wasn't ready to make a YouTube video. That's why he ended up coming back on the channel and explaining himself without me. I wasn't ready to make the video because I was still feeling a type of way about what he was saying and how he delivered the whole message to you guys. I was offended by it, and I 100% allowed to feel offended by it. So I genuinely just wasn't ready to do that. I wasn't ready to talk to him. I wasn't ready to hop online and make a video about it, because I don't like doing that, especially if I'm feeling a type of way. I still have certain emotions and certain feelings towards the situation. I'm not gonna jump to speak on it just because you need to, or just because we need to get it out for y'all. You know, like, I want to move on my time. In his music video, which I know y'all can see in there, whole thing blew my shit, not gonna lie. You want to make visuals to match that? Don't sit here, have our private text messages in a video that you put online, because I sent that paragraph after we sat and had that conversation. I was genuinely expressing how I was feeling in that paragraph. That was supposed to be private. It wasn't supposed to be for the internet. And on top of that, you didn't even blur the whole thing out. Like, you blurred half of that shit out, but you can still read it. So it's like, you did that for what? You could have, if you really wanted to have Tiana in the message box in the little I miss you text message, it could have been a blank message. You didn't have to add my message in there. You feel me? Like, that was something that was discussed between me and you. That was not for the internet. But since you want to go and blur out half the message, and even though you can still see it, I will sit here and put the message right here and literally read to y'all what I said. Because I'll sit here and tell y'all myself. I wasn't even going to, but now it's already out there. So I'm going to sit here and tell y'all what I said. This is July 16th. I sent this. I said, I thought about the entirety of our phone call a little more, and I decided that no, I'm not ready to make the video right now. Thank you for taking accountability, and I get you said soon, but feelings are way too fresh and you're not being understanding enough of my perspective. I get you have to keep working, and I know I have to do my part on your channel too regarding the situation, but I'm not going to suck up my real life feelings right now for the internet. I'm genuinely tired of them being dismissed. And no, I'm not asking for you to cater to them either. I'm taking what I feel and dealing with it on my own. You can do what you gotta do, but I'll let you know when I'm ready. That message was not for you to put on the internet, Larry. It wasn't. It wasn't for you to put it in the music video. It was not meant to be for everyone else to read, because if I wanted other people to know exactly what me and you was talking about, I would have sat on live and talked about it. I would have made a video and talked about it. And the only reason that I'm making a video now is because you put all this in your video. That was the one thing I was upset about in the video. We actually spoke after that. It was some time after that. But we was cool. Like I said, we wasn't beefing. I want to make it clear that I wasn't feeling a type of way because he said we wasn't making videos, or I'm not going to be on the channel anymore. That's the one thing I'm a very understanding person. It didn't bother me. We were still friends. We were still cool. That wasn't what I was upset about. That was one thing that really, really, really rubbed me the wrong way. Again, it's the fact that you apologized after that, after I sent that message to you, and it seemed genuine, like I said, but then you go and put shit on the internet that shouldn't be on the internet. Like, private things should not be on the internet. A conversation like that where we were talking things out, it shouldn't be on the internet. I don't like stuff like that at all. Another thing is, it's gonna sound stupid, but it's really the principle to me. Like, the fact that, okay, so I'm just gonna pull up receipts. I really am. When I stayed in Atlanta, when we did the 24-hour stream, we went to Six Flags. Like, for those few days that I stayed, I had left my brace there. I left my brace with Larry along with something else. And after I left, I was asking him multiple times, like, yo, like, can you ship that? Like, it's my brace, I need it. Can you ship it? Whatever. I was giving him time because I know he's busy, but he did not get around to do that at all. Like, I guess he had just had no priority to. I don't know. I don't know whether it's because it didn't benefit him to ship it to me, but he just didn't get around to do that. It got to the point where I'm not gonna keep asking for things over and over. I asked you a few times, whatever. He just didn't send it. Okay, cool. I ended up getting a whole new brace because, like I said, I'm not about to ask somebody to do things for me over and over and over. I'll just move accordingly. Just got a new brace. Okay, cool. When he first posted a snippet, I don't know whether this was his main or his close friends when he posted a snippet of his video, but it was where the girl's face was covered, obviously trying to make it seem like it's me. Like, he was baiting y'all to like make it seem like it's me in the video. First of all, my hair don't look like that, so don't do that, y'all. You know my curls don't look like that. You know it don't look like. But regardless of that, whatever, he baited y'all to make it seem like it was me in the video. Okay, cool, whatever. He posted that snippet, covered her face. I already knew what he was doing, but that didn't necessarily bother me. Like, that didn't necessarily bother me. It was just like one of those, but whatever. Like, it's literally whatever to me. What bothered me was, why is this bitch wearing my brace that I asked you to ship to me? And you said he was going to, and then you kept it to use it in your music video. So that I slid up and I said, is that my brace? He said, huh? Literally said, is that my brace? He said, huh? What do you mean, huh? I said, the hand brace looks like the one I left. And I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. Like, I know my shit. It's the exact same thing I was wearing. I said, the hand brace looks like the one I left. Nah, yours is safe and sound. Straight lied to me. But for what? It's the fact that you sat here and lied to me and said it wasn't mine. She wasn't wearing my shit. But lied for what? Like, literally lied for what? That's the stupidest thing to lie about. And it's just the principle to me. Like, why? Like, what was the reason of doing that? What are you lying to me for? When he posted the video, I literally was like, bro, I literally said, Larry, that's my shit. Like, that's weird shit. It's literally weird. Didn't answer me. Ignored me. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? It's just the unnecessary shit that you're doing that I'm not fucking with. Like, how you're acting online right now is not how you act when we sit here and have a conversation. Mind you, okay, let's get into it for real. What are you acting fake heartbroken over for your music video? Okay, you're acting or whatever for your music video. Leave me out that shit. You didn't have to put my name in there. You want to have a fake lookalike of me? Okay, cool. Do that for your video. I don't really give a fuck. But don't sit here moving like you're fake heartbroken over a situation when you pushed me away. That's the reality of it. Like, we was cool. Everything was content. Like, I know that y'all was shipping us and we was saying like we're friends. Like, this is not that. Like, y'all was shipping us for a minute. And we kind of just stopped speaking on it. But it's just like, in reality, it's just like we got closer and you pushed me away and he pushed me away. I let shit rock because, again, at the end of the day, we agreed that we're just making content. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Didn't bother me. Every time we collabed and like made content together, we was with each other for days on end, like back to back to back to back. When I stayed in Kansas City, we was together for days. When he was in Jersey still, we was together like every day for a week. Like, we was just always together. So it's just like, obviously, naturally, we got closer. But every time we would work together and like be together for these days on end when we're making this content, when the time was up, done making content, he would just disappear for a little bit. Just push me away, just disappear for a little bit. I was letting it rock because I already know what we spoke about. But don't move like you pushed me away. So stop moving on the internet like you're sad and you're heartbroken. Like, you're not. You know you're not. You don't want it to be a Tiana and Larry channel, okay? So why is Tiana's name still around? Why is a fake Tiana still running around? Why is Tiana's brace being used in videos and Tiana's private messages to you still being used and put on the internet? For what? You guys are probably going to sit here and be like, why can't you just sit here? Why are you making a video about this right now? Why can't you just sit here and call him, text him, have a conversation? Trust me, I thought about doing that. But what am I going to have a conversation to him for? What am I going to reach out and have a conversation for? So we can put those messages and that conversation on the internet too? For what? Views on your YouTube? Like, that's what you give a fuck about over genuine connections? Because it's like, I wasn't even deeming him to be that kind of person. I wasn't even looking at him to be that kind of person. That's why I was just shaking shit off. I'm speaking on it online because everybody's just, I'm getting millions of questions in my phone, and I really just want to speak on this and then move past it. Like, I don't want to keep talking about this. This is my channel that I created, that you guys motivated me to create because you wanted to see a piece of my life. You wanted to see what I do and stuff like that. If you want to see Larry, you got to go on his channel. If you want to see me, you got to go on my channel. I want to be able to be on my channel and create the things that I want to create and interact with you guys with things about me. You feel me? Like, I want you guys to understand it. I'm not sitting here beefing with him. I'm not. I don't beef with people. It's just some things I really genuinely don't appreciate. We had a genuine connection. We had a genuine friendship. And I just wouldn't do certain stuff. I really don't care how big or small he thinks that it is. If it bothers me, it bothers me. Another thing I want to bring up, when I was in Atlanta, that whole situation happened. The first situation happened. I went to Atlanta to shoot a Drake video. So I was there for a couple days. I honestly didn't think about going to pick my stuff up because, number one, I was so busy from the time I landed to the time I left because I was working. And two, I wasn't ready to see him. I wasn't ready to go talk to him. I just wasn't ready. I just didn't want to go over there. The narrative wasn't, I caught feelings for him and he didn't want to continue the content on the channel, so I felt a type of way. Like, it wasn't that. We had talked about it after I came back from Atlanta. We had spoken. I had brought up shipping my stuff again, and he was like, you could have came and got it. You was just here, but you want to be prideful. That pride in a way had nothing to do with me being prideful. I wasn't being prideful. I wasn't ready to speak to you. I don't know why it was confused. The two was like mixed together, that because I still have real life feelings because of your actions that I want to get through means that I'm being prideful. I wasn't being prideful. I don't have a reason to be prideful. It's just the two things that was bothering me. It's really just the little actions. I don't want to keep speaking on it. Like I said, we're not beefing. This is not me saying that I don't fuck with him anymore, but it's just like, I'm not fucking with how you moving at all. Actions and words just they're not aligning. I don't want to sit and talk about things like this. I didn't want to begin with because I'm a very private person, but I just felt like some things needed to be said, and I explained the reasons as to why I was saying everything. But yeah, I don't want y'all to drag nothing else out. I want to make content and put content out for myself. What I have to do in my life, like, I'm excited to share my life with you guys and start this journey with you guys. I don't want to sit and be talking about stuff like this regarding another person. And this is going to be probably the last time that I do it. But, yeah. I'm not sitting here And saying all this for y'all to bash him or, you know, spread any hate. I'm just explaining my perspective. And that's about it. that's really it. I don't want the video to drag any longer. I think that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go back to dropping once a week. It's just I had shit going on. But I got y'all. And if you're here now, I hope you're here for the long run. We got a long journey to go. But I'm excited. Y'all, we literally just hit... Wait, let me see. We hit like 4,000 subscribers in like 1 week. 1 week, y'all. Like, that's crazy. I think we're about to hit 5. Y'all can like this video, comment, share it, support me, do what you gotta do. I really do appreciate y'all for supporting me and for sticking around. Even though I haven't been dropping every week, every other day, I got y'all. I promise I got y'all. For real. For real this time. But, yeah, from now on, let me know what y'all want to see. I know I've been dropping vlogs. I have a lot of vlogs in the vault, but I'm gonna sit down and do more videos where I'm chatting with y'all, because I'm a yapper. Hair care, skincare, talks about certain things. Like, I'm here for literally everything, so I want to know what y'all want to see. I know y'all fuck with my vlogs. Let me know if you fuck with the shorter ones or the longer ones. And yeah, I see y'all soon. Bye.